Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Effdash here with effdash TV. I've got another Honkai Impact 3rd video for you. Today we're going to be talking about Armadas and the dreaded Gacha supplies. Oh no. So let's start with the Armada. Armadas is going to be your guild pretty much. Your guild, your alliance, whatever it is that you refer to it as in your various other games. That's all this is here. From what I can gather, right, so you got these little communication hubs. That's just where your player data it's at. It just says who you are and all this good stuff. So nothing really terribly interesting there. Something to note though is that there is a request. So you can come in here and see what has been requested for the day. You can go ahead and fulfill this request if you want to. And if you do, then you can get a reward every day. And you actually can, so you'll get these top rewards, the regular ones. So that's sent out to all the Armada members based on their contribution. And this is what I'm going to get today for everything that I've contributed. I've done 8 contributions today. And then you can select some of these random ones here. The more that you select, the less chance you have of getting them, right? So you don't want to select all of them. Like if you really wanted that one, then just select, that one, that fragment there. I'm going to select all 3 just because I, want to see if I can get at least one of them. It doesn't really matter which one. So that's kind of cool though. For donating, you get some rewards there. And then there's a warehouse. And the warehouse is where you can request specific items. So as you can see, I'm requesting a Honkai Beast Paw. Other people are requesting other things. And then you can also donate here as well, and you'll get additional reward. So in the beginning, I was a little confused with what exactly was the warehouse and what's the request collection. So there are 2 different ones, so do keep that in mind. And then there's a boss invasion mode, right? I'm not at level 30 yet, but so the boss invasion mode has different bosses, and they start off with pretty crazy health, right? So some of them have like 2.5 million at floor 1, and there's different floors, and it goes up I think like 500,000 per floor. So it's sort of like it is another mode. So when you get to level 30. You can unlock that. I'll probably come back and show you what boss invasion is when I get there. I think I'm level 28 right now. But that is another mode. Should be pretty interesting. And then there's another mode here, Matrix Explore. Again, you have to be level 30 to do that one. That's also another mode. There's a bunch of other spaces for stuff too. See, it says the Armada leader is quite lazy and has not developed this cabin yet. So I'm guessing depending on all the stuff that you give to the Armada, they can open up new tabs and stuff. You've got your central intelligence here. This just lets you know some of the information, your funds, your AP, your frames, all that good stuff. And every day looks like our maintenance is about 480 frames, so we want to make sure we keep our frames up so that we can continuing on. So at least at my level 28, there's not much to do with Armadas yet, other than apparently just donating stuff. So, but I'm sure once I hit level 30 and boss invasion and matrix mode open up, then some new stuff will come in. So I'll do a follow-up video to Armadas, specifically talking about boss invasion and matrix mode. Now, supply. So there are 3 different supplies here. There's the shop, and there's a supply, and then there's recharge. So let's talk about topping up, right? Topping up is probably your best use of, if you're going to spend money in this game, this is probably the best thing that you can do, right? This monthly for $4.99 is actually a pretty good deal. So you get 30 days, you get crystals every single day. It's only $5, right? So that's not bad at all. They do have some other bundles here that give you some XP. We got some upgrade materials, skill points bundle. These are also really, really cheap. I think they change every day too, because I always get something in here that says, hey, come buy me. And then for buying a certain amount of crystals and doing all this, you get these various rewards here. So if you are going to spend money, I would say do it with the top up deals. I think that's the best use of your money here. So in supplies, this is the gacha right here. So you can do standard supplies, right? Where you can just open 10 crates or whatever. Now, here's something that's different in this game than it is in all your other gachas that you've ever played. There is no difference absolutely no difference between doing a one-time pull and doing 10 pulls in terms of percentages. You don't get an increased percentage for doing multiple 10s versus just 10 individual ones. In fact, it's actually better in this particular game to do your pulls one by one. And the reason for that is if you did a 10 pull and you got an S Valkyrie, let's say on your second pull, then you're guaranteed not to get another one for those 8 pulls, right? So you can't stop it. So by doing it one by one, you control how many crystals you're actually spending. And since the percentage of drops are the same, there's no real reason to do multiple pulls. Unless you know you're doing for sure 20 pulls, like no matter what, then sure, go ahead. But other than that, it's a better idea to do your pulls one by one. It's just a better idea. So there's also focused ones. So focused are also better to do because they're actually focused. So these are just everything, right? You have a chance of getting pretty much anything. These are focused. So these are specific items that you can actually get. So like for this one, you can get these various 4-star weapons for these characters here. The dual pistols, the katana, and the heavy cannons, the greatsword. And then you can get the 4-star stigmatas as well, and then some 3-star equipments. So those are like the guaranteed ones that you'll find in this particular pull. So from what I'm seeing online from the people, it's better to do a focused pull as opposed to just your standard pull. Then there's every now and then they'll have the little event supplies. These are quote unquote free in the sense that you get these little events. These are like cakes or whatever. Yeah, these are from Mai's birthday cake. So we got these for free just for completing various events. You know, like do 2 levels or whatever. So that was pretty nice. And then you do have friendship points, right? And so you can do friendship pulls. These give you garbage almost every single time. You only have a chance of getting 1 to 2-star equipment, right? So if you got them, go ahead and pull them. Well, that's what it's there for, right? These are your really crappy stuff, but every now and then, you know, you'll get something actually that you need, you know, especially if you're brand new to the game. I mean, some of this stuff can be useful here, right? So, but yeah, so if you're gonna spend money, do the top-up deals to get those crystals, and then what to use your crystals on. I would recommend focus pulls and then doing those pulls one by one. Do note that there is this thing in this game called a pity counter, and this pity counter resets every 10 draws, right? So, well, not every 10 draws, but every so if you get like that S tier Valkyrie or whatever, then it's gonna go ahead and reset for you, and then you have to do some more pulls before it resets again for you. So just keep that in mind. And there's also these tickets. Sometimes you'll get little tickets that allow you to roll for free. So keep that in mind as well. But yeah, so that is the supply, and that is the Armada. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. effdash TV.